Hi, Chris Rossetti here from D9and10sports.com. I wanted to take a second to tell you about one of the best restaurants in all of Western Pennsylvania, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA. With indoor and outdoor dining, you can enjoy prime rib all weekend long, or perhaps it is their full wings served on Thursday wing nights that you're after. From celebrating a special occasion to hanging out with family and friends, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg is the place to be. As they like to say, you come for the food and you stay for the view. Reserve your table today at AlleghenyGrill.com. Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695. Fran Morelli Sales and Service is a family-owned and operated used car dealership and auto repair facility that has been serving Brockway, Pennsylvania since 1976. At Fran Morelli Sales and Service, we stock a wide variety of used cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. You never have to worry about buying a vehicle from us, with each of our vehicles in our inventory going through a rigorous inspection process to make sure that your vehicle is in the best condition. Call our team of experts today at 814-265-1330 and check us out at franmorelli.com.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like Original Pan, Original Stuffed Crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Are you hungry? Of course you're hungry. And Daddy's on Main Street in Clarion is ready to tackle that hunger for you. Serving amazing food since 2008, Daddy's has been Clarion's go-to stop whenever hunger strikes. Whether it's a good old-fashioned hot dog or hamburger, a salad, or something from their rotating chef's menu. Yes, I said rotating chef's menu. Daddy has you covered. You can order ahead by calling 814-223-4687 or come on in and dine in. Have a big event you are catering? Daddy's can do that too. Like Daddy's on Facebook at Daddy's Clarion and stop in today. You won't be disappointed.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another edition of High School Basketball on the YDL Sports Network, D9and10sports.com, and launching on Mega Rock Facebook tonight as well. I'm Chris Rossetti here live from Brookville High School, where it is a D9 League showdown between two rival teams, the DuBois Beavers and the Brookville Raiders. Tonight's game being brought to you by the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, where you come for the food and you stay for the view. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg now doing all-day buffets on Sunday, 9 to 11 brunch, 9 to 11 breakfast, 11 to 1 brunch, and 1 to 4 dinner. That's the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, AlleghenyGrill.com. Inside the Freedom Investment Management pregame show for all your financial needs. Go to freedomwealthcoach.com. This is the Rehab Center broadcast booth. Chiropractors caring for health, the rehabcenters.com. With 8 locations to serve you, including right here in Brookville with Brookville High School grad Matt Brush, as well as in Clarion and Katanning. There's 8 of them all together. Check them out online at the rehabcenters.com. That's centers, RES.com. Game stream brought to you by the Computer Guru of Leap, or thecomputerguru.net. Drive to the game brought to you by the Warren Tire Center, warrentirecenter.com. We take a look here. DuBois comes in. They're struggling a little bit right now. They've lost 4 in a row, 5 of 6. They sit at 5-8 on the season, 1-2 in the D9 League. Brookville, on the other hand, has won 7 in a row since a 50-47 loss to Elk County Catholic back on December 16th. The Raiders, again, one of the top teams in District 9, 10-2 overall, 4-1 in league play. I'll be joined shortly by Rich Rhodes. Before then, we're going to thank some of our Mega Rock sponsors. We'll be back after these messages.
Everybody is talking about A&M Family Restaurant in Brookville. As you can see from these pictures, their hot home cooking is wonderful, from hearty meals to the best pies and desserts. Make A&M Family Restaurant your place for lunch or dinner. Open all days but Mondays. Enjoy true family dining at A&M Family Restaurant in Brookville. Proud sponsors of this telecast on Mega Rock and supporter of youth athletics. Fox's Pizza of Brookville and DuBois is a proud sponsor of our area's youth. As one of the best employers of our high school kids in our region, Many of our youth have been supported by Foxes, including the current owners, Jason and Jeannie Gear. This commercial is in memorial of Brooke Emery.
What's up? Chuck here from the Hourglass. Come check out our new deck. Hourglass Bar. Come check us out for great food, friendly service, and cold drinks. Got live entertainment Thursday and Saturday nights. Happy hour Monday through Friday, 7 to 9 p.m.
Jackson Zimmerman here for your Brookville Raiders. If you feel collar-tied by your current insurance, switch on over and pin down great rates at Matson Insurance. Proudly serving and supporting the Brookville community since 1947.
Napa Auto Parts has one of the largest inventories in the area, quality trained personnel, and voted the best parts store in the area 8 years in a row. Napa Auto Parts, here to better serve you, our customer.
Strong's Painting and Pressure Washing of DuBois is rooting on the Brookville Raiders this wrestling season. Strong's Painting and Pressure Washing does painting, staining, pressure washing, and roof washing. Contact them online at strongspainting.net. Go Raiders!
All right, Flapper, let's get her done.
Thanks, Flap. You're welcome. I'm Flaps from Flapstop Barbershop. I'm cutting by appointment. Give me a call, 849-4770.
Go Raiders!
I'm Heather Castellan, your local Laurel Realty agent. LaurelRealty.biz for all of the local listings. If you're looking to sell your house, call me at 715-4103 or the office at 849-3636. Good luck to the Brookville Raiders this season.
Hey y'all, this is Mark Bowe. I'm at Devil's Barbecue and this place is awesome. These folks are nice. We came up here the last time and we couldn't get enough of it. I saw a sign. I came 10 miles out of the way because we had to have it again. And all I know is we might not show up to work tomorrow because it's that good. See y'all.
Devil's Barbecue, where it's all about the smoke. Brookville, PA.
Back here at Brookville High School, getting ready for DuBois Beavers, Brookville Raiders. Second meeting of the season, and the first one back on December 27th at the DuBois Holiday Tournament. Brookville came out with a 50-42 win. Clayton Cook, 20 points. Noah Peterson, 15 for the Raiders in that game. Cam Thompson, 20 points for DuBois. Max Bennett, 9. Tyler Kennis, 8. And Rich, Tyler Kennis has really come on strong here of late for the DuBois Beavers, averaging almost 16 points a game over his last 5 contests.
Well, they're going to need him to play strong. In addition to those 20 points that Cook had, he had 16 rebounds, probably one of his best offensive games of his career. Kennis has played very well, and has been I don't know if it's been a surprise, but it's certainly been something that Coach Dave Bennett's going to take from a big guy who's going to battle tonight against Cook. So that'll be a matchup to watch.
Yeah, and it really is the tale of two teams going in different directions right now. DuBois really struggling. They did lose a couple of players in the preseason who they were going to count on. They're a very young basketball team, the Beavers are. Brookville, they're just rolling along. Once again, 10-2. Maybe a little bit of a surprise. Wasn't real sure at the beginning of the season which way Brookville was going to go. They had a lot of players to replace from last year's team, but they've really got it together.
Well, the key thing has definitely been Clayton Cook stepping into the role of the leader, scoring. He and Jack Pete lead a very physically. They've out-physicaled a lot of teams. I've heard that from a lot of opposing coaches after games. Brookville plays a physical style. They go to the hole hard. And if they get any outside shooting, they're going to be tough to beat. DuBois, they've lost 4 straight. And one was against a very good Warren team which beat Brookville by 15 at the beginning of the season. Close game at the half. Warren pulls away for a 9-point win on Saturday. It's been a tough stretch. DuBois played the previous Friday and then Monday, Wednesday, Saturday. 2 of those games were 2-point losses, Chris, to Karn City and St. Mary's. So 4 straight losses. 2 could have gone either way, but they did blow a big lead against Karn City. So yeah, they've lost 4 straight. They're looking to right the ship, by no means is Brookville overlooking the Beavers in here, because DuBois gets up for Brookville and Brookville gets up for DuBois, and this has been a pretty good rivalry over the last several years. Neither team has been able to sweep the other.
Yeah, last year they played 3 times. Brookville won 2 of them. DuBois won at DuBois in a game that we did on the YDL Sports Network, D9and10sports.com. And happy to have along our Mega Rock audience tonight as well. And really kind of looking forward to this one at the end of the day. But going to thank a few more of our sponsors. We'll come back. We'll set the stage for this basketball game. You're watching high school basketball on the YDL Sports Network and Mega Rock on D9and10sports.com, Mega Rock Facebook page, sponsored by the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, where they have Sunday buffet all day long now.
Are you looking for a great place to relax and enjoy the fresh mountain air of the Susquehannock State Forest in the Allegheny Mountains? Then the Potter County Campground is the place for you. Your outdoor adventure starts at the Potter County Campground with family and friends. The Potter County Campground can accommodate all your camping needs. Whether you camp in a tent, RV, or one of their camping cabins, they have a camping experience for you. Open year-round, the 44-acre Potter County Campground is located in the heart of Potter County, God's country. Check them out online at pottercountycamping.com. Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front nine, coupled with a back nine situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Are you looking for a great place to relax and enjoy the fresh mountain air of the Susquehannock State Forest in the Allegheny Mountains? Then the Potter County Campground is the place for you. Your outdoor adventure starts at the Potter County Campground with family and friends. The Potter County Campground can accommodate all your camping needs. Whether you camp in a tent, RV, or one of their camping cabins, they have a camping experience for you. Open year-round, the 44-acre Potter County Campground is located in the heart of Potter County, God's country. Check them out online at pottercountycamping.com.
Back here at Brookville High School, getting ready for this D9 League showdown between the Brookville Raiders and the DuBois Beavers. DuBois coached by Dave Bennett. Dalton Park, the head man for the Brookville Raiders, took the Raiders to the state championship game in AAA 2 years ago.
He just got his 100th win, Chris, in his 6th season.
Just under 20 wins a year for Dalton Park. Really impressive when you think about it, and even more so considering that Brookville for the longest time known is strictly a wrestling school.
Yeah, there's a lot of competition for athletes here at Brookville. I should note Dalton is the second fastest coach to 100 wins at Brookville. 1 game, 1 win shy of Randy Wrights.
And if I'm not mistaken, I think I saw Randy Wrights in the building tonight.
Yes, he's here.
He's the head coach now at Punxsutawney, also the athletic director for the Chalks.
And he coached 8 years at Brookville here after a junior high stretch, and then he's been at Punxsutawney for a long time as a girls coach, and now he's back in the saddle as boys.
Yeah, first year as the head boys coach down there at Punxsutawney. And it's time for the national anthem. We'll stay here for the national anthem. So getting ready now for our starting lineups. So they're going to start here with Rudy Williams, Cam Thompson, the sharpshooter, Drew Godalis, Ben Hickman, Tyler Kennis. So Godalis, Thompson, Hickman, Williams, and Kennis for DuBois. For Brookville, we'll get here in a second. These starting lots brought to you by Oil Country Crates. Your products, our protection, custom-made crates for shipping and beyond. OilCountryCrates.com. They'll start Callan Haynes, Noah Peterson, Connor Marshall, Jack Pete, and Clayton Cook. So it'll be Haynes, Peterson, Pete, Cook, and Marshall for Brookville. Godalis, Thompson, Hickman, Williams, and Kennis for DuBois. And also expect to see a lot of Maddox Bennett for DuBois, the son of head coach Dave Bennett, just a freshman, but he comes in as the third leading scorer for the Beavers at 10.6 points a game.
So, yeah, I'll expect a close game. That's how it goes, regardless of I don't want to use the cliche throw out the records because, it might be something that DuBois has played a pretty heavy schedule lately, had some tough losses. So, gut check game for DuBois because of that. And the Raiders, they're in a situation where they want trying to win that league title, and they've got to hold serve at home against a team that's it's certainly not going to back down at all.
And right now, Brookville's hopes at a league title, an outright league title, or thanks to DuBois, who beat Elk County Catholic at DuBois, and that's a team that Brookville lost to, of course, 50-47. Both teams have also played Warren, with Brookville losing 65-50 way back in the season opener. And again, they played each other, and it was an 8-point game over the Christmas holiday.
Tied at the half. Yeah.
So it's going to be Kennis jumping against Cook to get us underway here in the Home and Specialty Roofing first quarter. Home and Specialty Roofing in Oil City. Call today for an estimate, 814-676-8024. And Cook wins it to Marshall. Marshall gets it over to Haynes. Swung across to Peterson, back to Marshall, now to Haynes. Go inside to Cook. Gets it back to Marshall. Go ahead, Rich.
DuBois in a zone. Not surprising. That's what teams are going to do against Brookville.
Here's Cook, and Cook's going to be fouled. They're going to get Godalis on it. That's going to be his first, team's first. Pete the trigger for the Raiders. Gets it into Haynes. Haynes, nice move, but they're going to get him for the walk. Hey, you too, Rich, can travel to Warren County. Warren County Visitors Bureau, WCVB.net/events, and a pretty big one coming up February 3rd and 4th. It's going to be Winterfest at Chapman State Park. Still working on Andy Close, getting him in for the celebrity polar plunge as that ball's thrown out of bounds by Thompson.
So that travel was sponsored by Warren Travel Agency.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't hear you say that's what the sponsor was, but I assume that's what you meant.
Haynes with the basketball, gets to the Marshall. Marshall wants a three-pointer in the air. Oh, it's good.
Teams are going to dare Brookville to shoot the three. So depending on how successful they are is going to play a lot into this game.
So Mike's Bilo and Reynoldsville three-pointer. Now three-pointer the other way is good by Rudy Williams. So a pair of Mike's Bilo and Reynoldsville three-pointers has us all tied up at three.
And DuBois is definitely not afraid to shoot the three.
Cook with the basketball, looks it around. Gets it. Haynes drives. Lots of contact. He's going to get called for the charge, as taking that charge was Ben Hickman. Be the first on Haynes, first on DuBois. Canesta Builder Supply foul. CanestaBuilders.us. Locations in Chippenville and Canesta, your full home improvement center. Williams with the basketball, dribbling for DuBois. Gives it off to Hickman. Hickman back to Williams. Big battle between Kennis and Cook inside, and they're going to get a foul here, and I think they're going to get it on Kennis.
For sealing?
No, they're going to get it on Hickman.
Okay, was that an illegal screen, Chris, away from the ball?
Didn't see it, Rich, to be honest with you.
Yeah, interesting. Because the ball was in the post at the time.
Marshall to Haynes, back to Marshall, now to Peterson. Peterson swings it to Marshall, back to Peterson inside. Cook, back to Peterson. Now to Marshall, now to Peterson. Back to Marshall, to Haynes, to Jack Pete, now to Marshall, now to Noah Peterson, and then knocking it away temporarily was Williams, but Marshall's able to corral it. Gives it inside to Cook. Cook working inside, dishes it out. Three-pointer in the air by Peterson, no good. Rebounded by Rudy Williams. Williams will set the offense here for DuBois. Gives it off to Hickman, now to Thompson. Cam Thompson working on Peterson. Has to give it back to Gadallas. Three-pointer in the air, rolls along the rim, but comes out by Williams. Marshall to Peterson. Now it's Haynes back. A lot of around the perimeter right now for DuBois. For Brookville. As Marshall has it over in the corner. Gives it to Cook. Great pass to Peterson for the layup. That is a daddy's dish. Never have to worry about dinner when you get it at Daddy's in downtown Clarion.
Cook has been able to do a really good job. Obviously, teams are going to overplay on him, and that's partly why you see a zone anyway. He sees the court really well. Nice pickup of the driving Peterson there on the pass from Cook.
So Noah Farrell and Maddox Bennett into the game on Super Sub and six-pack substitution. Super Sub and six-pack off of the B-line in DuBois on McCracken Run Road. Award-winning wings at Super Sub and six-pack.
Good place.
It is a good place. Very good place. Kennis working on it. Flips it back out to Williams, who will set the offense. Gives it off to Thompson. Thompson inside to Kennis, working on Cook. Kennis up, no good. Rebounded by Jack Pete. Quickly the other way comes Marshall. Marshall up, no good. Rebound tipped into the hands of Jack Pete. Not sure how Pete ended up with that, but he found it.
Well, he got a hard rebound on the defensive end, went down and dug that one out. He's second leading rebounder on his team, and he just had three.
In a matter of seconds.
Yeah. If Cook doesn't get it, Pete will. That's been kind of the theme of the Raiders on the boards.
Here's Cook. Cook, nice move. Oh, reverse layup, good. You too can drive the lane with a great used vehicle from Framorelli Sales and Service. That's a really nice move there by Clayton Cook, Rich.
Reverse layup.
And now the ball's on the ground, and Jack Pete's got it. Jack Pete lays it up and in.
And Dave Bennett's calling a timeout. Raiders, great energy out of the gate here.
We'll take that timeout with them. You're watching high school basketball on the YDL Sports Network, D910sports.com, and Mega Rock.
All right, Flapper, let's get her done. Thanks, Flap. You're welcome. I'm Flaps from Flapstop Barbershop. I'm cutting by appointment. Give me a call, 849-4770. Go Raiders!
Everybody is talking about A&M Family Restaurant in Brookville. As you can see from these pictures, their hot home cooking is wonderful, from hearty meals to the best pies and desserts. Make A&M Family Restaurant your place for lunch or dinner. Open all days but Mondays. Enjoy true family dining at A&M Family Restaurant in Brookville. Proud sponsors of this telecast on Mega Rock and supporter of youth athletics.
Back here at Brookville High School after that Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning timeout. Your plumbing, heating, air conditioning takes time out. Luton's gets you running again. LutonsPlumbing.com. 11-3, Brookville in the early going here, about midway through this Home and Specialty Realty first quarter.
Very familiar style Raiders digging out the rebounds and making it happen on the other end.
Kennis with the basketball. He hands it off to Farrell. Farrell give it to Maddox Bennett. And then taking it away on the pass is Noah Peterson. Lays it up, no good, but who's there for the rebound? Jack Pete. He's got at least 4 of those.
Yeah, that's at least 4 rebounds for Pete. That's why you follow your buddy on the fast break. You might get a cheapo rebound and layup. Just follow the fast break.
Farrell has it taken away by Jack Pete. Here comes Pete the other way. Pete all the way to the rim, lays it up and in. Brookville basically telling DuBois, hey, we're not going to give you a chance to be in this basketball game. 15-3 Raiders. And now Pete with another steal. Pete going the other way, dishes it to Peterson, lays it up and in. It's the running Raiders tonight. 17-3 Brookville.
We may be seeing the lack of legs, perhaps, from this heavy work. I mean, they just played a tough game against Warren. Is that part of it? I don't know.
Going to the hoop and getting fouled is Cam Thompson with 1:58 to play here in the Home and Specialty Realty first quarter. Thompson will get to the Tenesta Builder Supply free throw line to shoot a pair. TenestaBuilders.us.
I think the variable was DuBois going to come out and meet the energy level Brookville has, and at the moment, no.
So now Brookville will sub as Pete gets a well-earned rest there. Coming in is Caleb Kornbaugh on a super sub and 6-pack substitution. Second shot coming here for Cam Thompson. That is up and that rolls in. And now Williams back in for the Beavers as Thompson will take a seat.
Now, what DuBois has got to not get caught up in is trying to get back in this game with one shot. Like, falling in love with the three. Now, they're going to have to probably hit some threes to be successful in this game overall, Chris. But they can't get caught up in the fact, like, darn it, we're down 12. We got to, it's a lot of game left.
Yeah, I was going to say
we're
still
a lot
in
of
the
game
first
left.
quarter.
That's my point.
Here's Cook. And it's not like Brookville's been massively successful in the half court. They're really doing this in transition right now.
Exactly. And the transition game.
Now Marshall walks.
Turnover. Yeah.
So now DuBois a chance to get back within 10 or even into single digits here.
Yeah, so one possession at a time. I mean, the onslaught came early, but if DuBois can slow this down and get some good possessions, they're in this game.
Kennis hands it to Farrell, now to Williams. Back into Kennis. Great pass. Can't get the ball to go, but he fights for the rebound and gets it. He took it away from Peterson. Into the corner, three-pointer by Aiden West. No good. West checked into the game for the first time. Also in for Brookville is Isaac Hetrick. So lots of guys on super sub and 6-pack substitutions right now for both teams. Ooh, just being able to hold his pivot foot there was Kornbaugh. Almost slipped and walked. So now Hetrick with the basketball. Hetrick gets it over to Kornbaugh. Now to Cook in the corner. Cook driving on Kennis. Spins, finds Peterson. Peterson now over to Hetrick. Now to Marshall to set things back up with 38 seconds. Here's Marshall. Marshall flips it now into the corner. From Kornbaugh to Peterson. Peterson can't get it to go. And Maddox Bennett with the rebound with 26 seconds.
Good possession. They didn't score. They got a good look. But DuBois, again, can get it back to maybe get it into single digits.
Here's Kennis with the basketball. Kennis thought about a long three. Not really his game. Now he'll hand it off to Williams with 11. Clock on the scoreboard, clock on our screen maybe doesn't equal out. What a pass there by Williams to Kennis for the layup with just 1 second to go, and it's 17-7 at the end of quarter number 1. You're watching high school basketball on the YDL Sports Network, D9and10sports.com, and Mega Rock, sponsored by the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg.
I'm Heather Castellan, your local Laurel Realty agent. LaurelRealty.biz for all of the local listings. If you're looking to sell your house, call me at 715-4103 or the office at 849-3636. Good luck to the Brookville Raiders this season.
Hey, this is Freddie from K&T Supplies. Why don't you come on inside and see our establishment? Come on in. Good times.
Hey y'all, this is Mark Bowe. I'm at Devil's Barbecue, and this place is awesome. These folks are nice. We came up here the last time, and we couldn't get enough of it. I saw a sign. I came 10 miles out of the way because we had to have it again. And all I know is we might not show up to work tomorrow because it's that good. See y'all.
Devil's Barbecue, where it's all about the smoke. Brookville, PA.
Back here at Brookville High School, getting ready for quarter number 2. Brookville 17, DuBois 7. It'll be DuBois basketball off of the Pizza Hut possession area. Nobody on Pizza Hut, pizzahut.com. Second quarter brought to you by Hunter Station Golf Club in Tanesta. Nothing would make a better Valentine's Day gift than a season pass from Hunter Station Golf Club. Check them out online at hunterstation.com. Right there along the Allegheny River, Rich. Really beautiful golf course.
It is. So DuBois down 10. They've taken 2 threes in the game, something that they usually do more of, but they're only down 10. As we said earlier, patiently get back in this game. Value the possessions here.
Thompson, Kennis, Hickman, Bennett, and Williams. And there's a 3 by Williams. And he's fouled, taking it, and he hits it. So Rudy Williams with the triple with a chance for a 4-point play.
Well, there's your 3-pointer.
Noah Peterson with the foul, his second, or his first, team's third, and now a chance for the 4-point play at the Tanesta Builder Supply free throw line. And all of a sudden, the Beavers back within 6. They trailed by 14 at 17-3. They've scored 8 in a row here. It's exactly what you were talking about, Rich. Just stay with the course.
Yeah, and they make a 3.
And again, Brookville's half-court offense right now isn't where their points are coming. They were getting them in transition off of steals.
Yeah.
So DuBois doing a really good job in the half-court defense. Now Pete with the 3-pointer. No good. Rebounded, though, by Cook. Cook around, lays it up. No good. Rebounded by Kennis. Here comes DuBois. Williams into the corner to Maddox. Bennett, no good. Rebounded by Clayton Cook. Airballed that one.
Forced it maybe a little bit, but it was a good look. He was open.
Here's Haynes. Haynes drives all the way through, lays it up and in. That's a Fran Morelli driving layup for Kellen Haynes. And now the ball's on the ground, and we've got to fight for it, but DuBois wins it. Cam Thompson with it. He'll give it off to Rudy Williams. Williams to Thompson. Thompson deep 3. No good. Clayton Cook somehow or other got there for the rebound. It's on the ground, and picking it up is Haynes.
Wow.
What a great rebound there from Clayton Cook. Now Pete's on the ground. Peterson picks it up. Peterson flips it to Cook. Cook 3-pointer in the air. No good. Rebounded by Kennis.
You've seen all 3 that he's taken this year, Chris. Literally, that's it. He's 1 for 3 for the season. A shot he can make, but he rarely does. That was an open look.
Here's Kennis with it. Kennis thought about the 3. Had Cook right in his face. Here's Williams now with it. Williams hands it off to Thompson, and then Thompson walks. And now checking in for DuBois for the first time, Trey Wingard, the freshman. Took over as the starting quarterback for the Beaver football team late in the year. Tells you what kind of athleticism and talent he has as a freshman. Peterson will bring it across the timeline for Brookville. They lead by 8, 19-11, midway, well, not quite midway, 3 minutes into this Hunter Station Golf Club second quarter. Here's Marshall. Marshall wants to drive the lane. Marshall lays it up. No good. Oh, my goodness, Clayton Cook. Doesn't get it to go, but Marshall with the rebound. Here's Jack Pete. Pete flips it out to Marshall. Marshall drives it. Floater, no good. This time, Kennis makes sure that Cook can't get the rebound.
Cook does a good job going vertical and then taking it over the top without going through the guy.
Winger dribbles it, lots of contact. That's going to be the second on Noah Peterson.
So Cook's rebounding ability has been just a force.
So Peterson's second foul, team's fourth. Peterson's going to have to take a seat, and Isaac Hetrick will check in. And now Drew Cadallis will check back in for DuBois as Ben Hickman checks out on a super sub and six-pack substitution.
Yeah, Chris, so 17-3 Raiders, and it's 19-11 Raiders now. DuBois has got to like that scenario. They got to keep working, obviously.
So now Rudy Williams across the timeline for the Beavers. To Kennis inside. Kennis working on Cook, flips it back out to Williams. Williams, three-pointer in the air, bounces around, doesn't go. Hetrick the rebound for Brookville. Marshall thought about driving. Now he'll pull back and set it up. Man-to-man now for the Beavers, it looks like.
Yeah, it is.
Haynes with it. Haynes works on Williams, gives it off to Jack Pete. Jack Pete against Hickman. Around. What a move. He just can't get it to fall. All of a sudden, the shots that were going early for Brookville aren't falling anymore.
That went everything but down.
Here's Williams for DuBois over to Wingard. Wingard looks to go inside. Kennis gets it back out to Wingard. Now Thompson drives. Thompson layup, no good. Rebound fought for and won by Connor Marshall. Cook helped create that rebound for Marshall. Now Marshall goes the other way, flips it out to Hetrick. Hetrick now to Cook. Cook falls. Gets it to Marshall, though. So Marshall set things up. Hetrick with the basketball. Hetrick inside to Cook. Back out to Jack Pete. Jack Pete drives. Pete layup. No good, but there for the rebound and the putback is Clayton Cook.
The Raiders have gone quite a while there without a bucket. Now they're up 10, 21-11.
Little 4-0 mini run for Brookville. Dias gives it off to Dallas, gives it off to Wingard. Wingard working, back out to Thompson. Thompson three-pointer in the air, no good. Rebounded by Trey Wingard. Wingard out to Gadallas. Gadallas drives. Oh! Clayton Cook says, get that out of here. And here comes Kellen Haynes the other way. Oh, what a pass to Pete. They're going to call an offensive foul. Oh, my goodness. Is that a tough call? It's a transition call on Kellen Haynes.
His second.
Boy, Rich, that's a tough call when you're passing the ball to get called for a
he must have steamrolled him. I did not. Yeah, he ran over him.
Yeah.
Is what that call was, which if he's there, he's there. But obviously I don't know that call, the merits of that call.
Didn't really see anybody hit the deck, did you?
Yeah, I don't know. So nonetheless, still a 10-point lead for the Raiders. DuBois can get it back to single digits. They have not been there in a while. Oh, yeah, they have been. They got it back to 17-11. My bad. Still in this game, obviously.
Maddox Bennett gives it off the winger. Now to Williams, who has trouble with it, and Marshall almost took it away, but Williams saves it. Now they've got numbers. Bennett, though, in the corner, quickly picked up by Hetrick. Inside to Kennis. Kennis working on Cook. Goes around him. No good. Rebound, Clayton Cook.
Kennis has, for him to be able to get a score on Cook has been a challenge.
Here's Hetrick with the basketball. Gives it off to Connor Marshall. With it is Cook, spinning. Now flips it out to Jack Pete. Three-pointer by Pete. That's good. Mike Spilo and Reynoldsville 3 for Jack Pete. Back to a 13-point lead for Brookville. Their biggest of the game was 14 at 17-3. Wingard gets it over to Williams. Williams back to Wingard. Now to Godales. Godales drives. Godales jumper. Good. Under a minute to go here in the Hunter Station Golf Club. Second quarter, 11-point lead for the Brookville Raiders. Marshall gives it to Cornbaugh. Cornbaugh over to Jack Pete. Now to Hetrick. Now to Marshall with 30 seconds. Marshall dribbling, gives it off to Hetrick. Hetrick will give it back to Marshall. Brookville may play for the last shot here. It wouldn't be a shock.
That's the intention.
Remember, the clock on our scoreboard not quite synced with the clock
About
on the
3
scoreboard.
seconds, Chris. No, not that far.
Here's Marshall. 5 on the scoreboard clock. Marshall, three-pointer. Oh! Connor Marshall with the Mike Milo 3 just before the horn. And it'll go to halftime with a 14-point Brookville lead, 27-13 Raiders at the break. We'll be back after these messages. You're watching high school basketball on the YDL Sports Network, United10sports.com, and Mega Rock.
Jackson Zimmerman here for your Brookville Raiders. If you feel collar tied by your current insurance, switch on over and pin down great rates at Matson Insurance. Proudly serving and supporting the Brookville community since 1947.
Fox's Pizza of Brookville and DuBois is a proud sponsor of our area's youth. As one of the best employers of our high school kids in our region, many of our youth have been supported by Fox's, including the current owners, Jason and Jeannie Gear. This commercial is in memorial of Brooke Emery.
Napa Auto Parts has one of the largest inventories in the area, quality trained personnel, and voted the best parts store in the area 8 years in a row. Napa Auto Parts, here to better serve you, our customer.
Napa know-how. Napa know-how. Napa know-how. Napa know-how.
What's up? What's up? Chuck here from the Hourglass. Come check out our new deck. Hourglass Bar. Come check us out for great food, friendly service, and cold drinks. Got live entertainment Thursday and Saturday nights. Happy hour Monday through Friday, 7 to 9 p.m.
Strong's Painting and Pressure Washing of DuBois is rooting on the Brookville Raiders this wrestling season. Strong's Painting and Pressure Washing does painting, staining, pressure washing, and roof washing. Contact them online at strongspainting.net. Go Raiders!
Harry Vrobel here from Vrobel's Heating and Cooling, where I've installed heating and air conditioning systems since 1975 in the Tri-County area.
And I'm Dave Vrobel, and your comfort is our number one concern.
And it always will be. Vrobel's Heating and Cooling. Call us at 814-849-4842.
Back here at Brookville High School, we're at the half with the Raiders leading DuBois 27-13. It's time for the Potter County Family Campground halftime show. At the Potter County Family Campground, your outdoor adventure starts here with family and friends. They can accommodate your camping needs, whether you camp in a tent, RV, or one of their camping cabins. The Potter County Campground has the experience for you, open year-round and located in the heart of Potter County, God's country. Check them out online at pottercountycamping.com. Time for the Rehab Center statistics with 8 locations to serve you, including in Clarion, Brookville, and Katanning. Check them out online at therehabcenter.com. For Brookville, Jack Pete leads the way with 11 points. 6 for Connor Marshall and a pair of Mike Bilo 3-pointers. Noah Peterson and Clayton Cook with 4 each. For DuBois, Rudy Williams has 7. He has 2 Mike Bilo and Reynoldsville 3-pointers. 2 points apiece for Drew Godales, Cam Thompson, and Tyler Kennis. So those are your Rehab Center statistics. Rehab Center, again, have 8 locations to serve you, including in Clarion and Brookville. Brookville office run by Brookville High School graduate Matt Brush. We're going to step aside, thank a few more of our sponsors. When we come back, we'll have Rich's thoughts on the first half. You're watching high school basketball on the YDL Sports Network.
Are you looking for a great place to relax and enjoy the fresh mountain air of the Susquehannock State Forest in the Allegheny Mountains? Then the Potter County Campground is the place for you. Your outdoor adventure starts at the Potter County Campground with family and friends. The Potter County Campground can accommodate all your camping needs. Whether you camp in a tent, RV, or one of their camping cabins, they have a camping experience for you. Open year-round, the 44-acre Potter County Campground is located in the heart of Potter County, God's country. Check them out online at pottercountycamping.com. Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front nine, coupled with a back nine situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Are you looking for a great place to relax and enjoy the fresh mountain air of the Susquehannock State Forest in the Allegheny Mountains? Then the Potter County Campground is the place for you. Your outdoor adventure starts at the Potter County Campground with family and friends. The Potter County Campground can accommodate all your camping needs. Whether you camp in a tent, RV, or one of their camping cabins, they have a camping experience for you. Open year-round, the 44-acre Potter County Campground is located in the heart of Potter County, God's country. Check them out online at pottercountycamping.com.
Back here at Brookville High School inside the Potter County Family Campground halftime show. Time for Rich's first half thoughts, brought to you by All-American Awards and Engraving. AllAmericanHQ.com. They'll put almost anything on almost everything. All-American Awards and Engraving.
Chris, the last several games for Brookville, I'm trying to think of the first half totals of their opponents. I mean, it was 20-10 in the Johnsonburg game. It was something like that in the in their win over Bradford. It's just the defensive shutdown and rebounding ability of Brookville has really made it hard on teams to score points. It's crazy how many games under 30 points against good teams. I mean, Johnsonburg came in and now they scored more than 30, but the defensive effort and well, you know, as it stands at the moment, you're going to look at that 17-3 start. And then the three-pointer by Connor Marshall at the end of the first half to put them up 14. That's a big task ahead for DuBois, which must somehow find its groove from the three-point line. I mean, they're gonna have to make some threes to win this game.
And they gotta take better care of the basketball. One of the reasons Brookville was able to get that lead was DuBois wasn't taking care of the basketball.
Well, and exactly where Brookville wants to be in the game, to the point where teams can't play zone against them with a 14-point deficit at halftime. So it's all looking in very good shape for the Raiders, but DuBois has a sliver of hope. They've got to hit shots, and then, like you said, follow up with some good possessions offensively, and that's what got them in trouble.
So the class of 2031 is out there right now, Rich, playing a little
we got to get them on film here
little kid basketball. Yeah. We'll show a couple of seconds of this before we go to commercial, but the young Raiders are showing their will. And wow, what a shot there, but a little kid.
Oh, I wish I had the name, and I don't know his name. Doggone it.
Well, folks, we're going to have to take us. As much as we enjoy showing you this, we're going to have to step aside, have a few more bills to pay. We'll be back with the start of the second half after these messages. You're watching high school basketball on the YDL Sports Network, D9and10sports.com, Mega Rock Facebook page tonight, brought to you by the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, where they're doing Sunday buffet, 9 to 11 breakfast, 11 to 1 brunch, 1 to 4 dinner, AlleghenyGrill.com.
Hi, Chris Rossetti here from D9and10sports.com. I wanted to take a second to tell you about one of the best restaurants in all of Western Pennsylvania, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA. With indoor and outdoor dining, you can enjoy prime rib all weekend long, or perhaps it is their full wings served on Thursday wing nights that you're after. From celebrating a special occasion to hanging out with family and friends, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg is the place to be. As they like to say, you come for the food and you stay for the view. Reserve your table today at AlleghenyGrill.com. Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695.
Fran Morelli Sales and Service is a family-owned and operated used car dealership and auto repair facility that has been serving Brockway, Pennsylvania since 1976. At Fran Morelli Sales and Service, we stock a wide variety of used cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. You never have to worry about buying a vehicle from us, with each of our vehicles in our inventory going through a rigorous inspection process to make sure that your vehicle is in the best condition. Call our team of experts today at 814-265-1330 and check us out at franmorelli.com.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Are you hungry? Of course you're hungry. And Daddy's on Main Street in Clarion is ready to tackle that hunger for you. Serving amazing food since 2008, Daddy's has been Clarion's go-to stop whenever hunger strikes. Whether it's a good old-fashioned hot dog or hamburger, a salad, or something from their rotating chef's menu. Yes, I said rotating chef's menu. Daddy has you covered. You can order ahead by calling 814-223-4687 or come on in and dine in. Have a big event you are catering? Daddy's can do that too. Like Daddy's on Facebook at Daddy's Clarion and stop in today. You won't be disappointed.
Back here with about a half a minute to go in the half, and DuBois is nowhere to be found. It seems like this is becoming a thing with me. I did an AC Valley CO game where AC Valley came up and stepped right out onto the court to have to play the second half.
I can't believe everybody's sitting here not realizing that somebody should tell DuBois. You at least yell down the steps.
I mean, now we're at 5-4-3-2, and we're not seeing DuBois.
Well,
what happens if they don't come back up, Rich?
Boy, I'd do everything I could not to do anything. They're going to come flying. Well, the refs aren't even out yet. That's to their –
Well, yeah, that is to their advantage. We don't have any refs.
Oh, no, they're putting 4 more minutes. This was the plan.
Oh.
This was the plan. That did seem weird.
Oh,
okay.
All right.
Not that anybody cares.
Well, I do because
Well,
nobody else cares, but we do.
No, on our end, it's the elementary kids had a clock, and then they were done. They were going to put a clock on them.
That makes some sense because now Brookville's got to go out and warm up. Otherwise, they wouldn't have been able
Well,
to
both teams should have time.
Yeah. But I was kidding. Like, wow. Yeah, okay.
I think one of the elementary coaches thought that they only had 3 minutes left, and they had to give the warm-ups to the – he's a rookie. I'll talk to him later saying, hey,
well, that's okay.
Take all the minutes you can.
They had me really confused, Rich. You know what? We're going to go and thank some more sponsors because I'm kind of out of stuff to talk about. I kind of planned a halftime for the clock running down to 0, folks, and now I got 3 more. So, hey, the sponsors aren't going to mind getting a little bit of extra here, but we will step aside, thank a few more of our sponsors.
All right, Flapper, let's get her done. Thanks, Flap. You're welcome. I'm Flaps from Flapstop Barbershop. I'm cutting by appointment. Give me a call, 849-4770. Go Raiders!
I'm Heather Castellon, your local Laurel Realty agent. LaurelRealty.biz for all of the local listings. If you're looking to sell your house, call me at 715-4103 or the office at 849-3636. Good luck to the Brookville Raiders this season.
Hey y'all, this is Mark Bowe. I'm at Devil's Barbecue, and this place is awesome. These folks are nice. We came up here the last time, and we couldn't get enough of it. I saw a sign. I came 10 miles out of the way because we had to have it again. And all I know is we might not show up to work tomorrow because it's that good. See y'all.
Devil's Barbecue, where it's all about the smoke. Brookville, PA.
Everybody is talking about A&M Family Restaurant in Brookville. As you can see from these pictures, their hot home cooking is wonderful, from hearty meals to the best pies and desserts. Make A&M Family Restaurant your place for lunch or dinner. Open all days but Mondays. Enjoy true family dining at A&M Family Restaurant in Brookville. Proud sponsors of this telecast on Mega Rock and supporter of youth athletics. Fox's Pizza of Brookville and DuBois is a proud sponsor of our area's youth. As one of the best employers of our high school kids in our region, many of our youth have been supported by Fox's, including the current owners, Jason and Jeannie Gear. This commercial is in memorial of Brooke Emery.
What's up? Chuck here from the Hourglass. Come check out our new deck. Hourglass Bar. Come check us out for great food, friendly service, and cold drinks. Got live entertainment Thursday and Saturday nights. Happy hour Monday through Friday, 7 to 9 p.m.
Jackson Zimmerman here for your Brookville Raiders. If you feel collar tied by your current insurance, switch on over and pin down great rates at Matson Insurance. Proudly serving and supporting the Brookville community since 1947.
Napa Auto Parts has one of the largest inventories in the area, quality trained personnel, and voted the best parts store in the area 8 years in a row. Napa Auto Parts, here to better serve you, our customer.
Strong's Painting and Pressure Washing of DuBois is rooting on the Brookville Raiders this wrestling season. Strong's Painting and Pressure Washing does painting, staining, pressure washing, and roof washing. Contact them online at strongspainting.net. Go Raiders!
Back here live for the third quarter, brought to you by Daddy's on Main Street in Clarion.
Literally, the third quarter.
Pizza Hut possession arrow. It is Brookville basketball. Nobody on Pizza Hut. PizzaHut.com. Pizza Hut Brookville. Pizza Hut DuBois. Brookville with the basketball. Peterson misses. Rebounded by Thompson. Thompson out there with Williams, Gadalis, Hickman, and Kennis, the starting five for DuBois. Marshall, Haynes, Pete, Cook, and who am I missing? As Pete with the steal, Jack Pete lays it up and in.
I missed it. That was Jack Pete. Trust me on the film. Chris, good job paying attention. First one of the night. Doggone it. I apologize.
Oh, Peterson's out there too. So
yes.
It's Peterson, Cook, hey. Three-pointer in the air by Thompson. No good. Rebound. Kennis is fighting with Cook, and it's going to be a Pizza Hut possession arrow situation. DuBois basketball. Nobody out. Pizza Hut. PizzaHut.com. Pizza Hut in DuBois. Order online at PizzaHut.com. Ball's in Dallas. Williams holding it. Williams will hand it off to Cam Thompson. Thompson looking for Gadalis. Gadalis, no good. Rebounded by who else but Clayton Cook. Cook will hand off to Marshall. Back to Cook. Cook will give it now to Kellen Haynes. Now Marshall with it. Marshall inside to Cook. Cook working on Kennis. Decides to go back outside to Marshall. Now into Cook. He's got to go up and get it. Quickly double team. Oh, nice look to Peterson, but Peterson doesn't shoot it. Now he's going to get fouled by Rudy Williams.
Cook sees the floor really well, Chris. He's had some games, you know, you have a center getting 2, 3, 4 assists a game. Sees the floor well.
Pete tried to get it to Cook, who was able to bat it to Peterson.
I guess that's what you call it. Did DuBois even touch it there?
Don't know. One of those the other night, Red Bank game, one of the best assists I've seen. Miley Harmon had trouble, kind of slipped and then batted a pass as there's a three-pointer in the air by Noah Peterson. That's good. That is a Mike Spilo and Reynoldsville three-pointer, and Brookville with its largest lead of the game, 32-13. And now Marshall with the steal. Haynes going all the way. He'll lay it up and in. And Dave Bennett's seen enough. He wants a timeout. We'll see what he's taking. He's going to take a full. We'll take it with him. You're watching high school basketball on the YDL Sports Network, powered by the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Hi, Chris Rossetti here from D9and10sports.com. I wanted to take a second to tell you about one of the best restaurants in all of Western Pennsylvania, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA. With indoor and outdoor dining, you can enjoy prime rib all weekend long, or perhaps it is their full wings served on Thursday wing nights that you're after. From celebrating a special occasion to hanging out with family and friends, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg is the place to be. As they like to say, you come for the food and you stay for the view. Reserve your table today at AlleghenyGrill.com.
Back here after that Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning timeout. 21-point Brookville lead over DuBois, 34-13. Largest lead of the game for the Raiders as they've come out and scored the first 7 points of this second half. Daddy's in Clarion, third quarter. You'll never have to worry about dishing out dinner, Rich, when you go to Daddy's on Main Street in Clarion. Everything from wings to salads to burgers and their Chef's Choice menu. Yeah, I said Chef's Choice menu. Daddy's on Main Street in Clarion. Check them out on Facebook at facebook.com/Daddy's Clarion. And Pete with another steal.
I'm still daddyless for the season, so.
I am not. I had some really good French onion soup over there last week. Oh, what a pass by Jack Petening. Kellen Haynes can't get it to fall, but then there's a foul on.
Yeah, out of bounds. Foul on the rebound, I believe.
I think they got it on Aiden West. No, they got it on Noah Farrell.
I think, was it Peterson with the rebound there? He got shoved.
Marshall thought about the three. Oh, Marshall with a nice little roundhouse move. Rebound, though, by Aiden West. West quickly ahead. Three-pointer in the air by Maddox Bennett. No good. Rebounded by Marshall. Marshall to Haynes. Haynes has it taken away by Farrell. And now Farrell's going to call time. And it's going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with him. You're watching high school basketball on the YDL Sports Network, D9and10sports.com, and Mega Rock.
With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
Back here after this Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning timeout. 4 minutes, 36 seconds to play in the Daddies on Main Street in Clarion, third quarter.
7-0 Brookville in the half. DuBois has not scored in a long time. It was 17-11 early second.
I was going to say, it was like, I think 19-13 or 21.
I had 17-11. I don't know where 13 was.
But the three-pointer to end the half by Marshall. Here's a long three by West. No good. Rebound into the hands of Hetrick. Quickly ahead to Peterson. He's got Pete, but he's going to take it himself, and he short arms it. Rebounded by Maddox Bennett. Bennett hands it off to West. West in. West lays up. No good. Rebound fought for Clayton Cook. Minimum, it's a 10-0 run, but it's probably closer to a 13-0 run right now.
Counting the first half, yeah.
Three-pointer by Peterson, no good. Rebounded by Noah Farrell. He'll give it off to Aiden West.
Coach Park not real happy the last several possessions for Brookville, either not finishing or not doing what he wants. Again, talking about execution. They have a 21-point lead, though. That's the consolation.
Oh, deep three by Maddox Bennett is nothing but net. That's a Mike Spilo in Reynoldsville three, and he might have taken that from Reynoldsville. And now we're going to get a timeout by Dalton Park. We'll take it with him. You're watching high school basketball on the YDL Sports Network, D9and10sports.com, and Mega Rock.
Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front nine, coupled with a back nine situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com.
Back here at Brookville High School after that Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning timeout. If your plumbing, heating, or air conditioning takes a timeout, Luton's will get you running again. Just down from the stadium in Clarion on the River Hill, lutonsplumbing.com.
And, you know, Coach Bennett wants to win every possession and see what happens at the end. The lead is substantial, but, you know, so far not, you know, that was a big three by Bennett. They needed that. It's been a while. And the same thing with Brookville. Coach Park wants good execution offensively.
That's why I called timeout. He wasn't happy with the shot selection the last couple times down the court. Sometimes you get a big lead and you just want to have fun instead of running your offense.
Well, and they did miss a couple gimmies off good passes, Chris, so they didn't finish on a couple that, you know. But, you know, DuBois has to play man here. So
Pete the Cook. Cook, little floater, no good. And trying to get the rebound, but going out of bounds is Cornbaugh. It'll be DuBois basketball. 2:43 to play here in the Daddies and Clarion third quarter. 18-point lead for Brookville.
7-3 in this quarter. So it's gotten a little sloppy here after the Raiders ran out to that 7-0 run to start the quarter.
That is Max Smith into the game for the first time. Number 5. Bennett, another three-pointer, no good. Rebounded by West, and then we're going to get a foul, I do believe, on Marshall.
Yeah. Again, DuBois has 3 threes, so they're not shooting it great from that line, but they're going to have to keep trying, get good looks.
Okay, we got number 12 in for DuBois, and I don't have a number 12 for the Oh, yes, I do. Jackson Hansley, excuse me. Jackson Hansley has yet to score this season, Rich.
Okay.
And that's a foul on the rebound. I do believe they're going to get Hansley for that.
Yeah, Cook with the rebound.
Nope, they're going to get Farrell for that.
Okay. Couple subs in.
So now Wingard will replace Jackson Hansley. Now for Haynes coming in for Brookville. I take it that I don't think Coach Bennett's real happy with some of his starters right now.
No, that's what I'm gathering. Is that what – I mean, he's using a lot of guys, Chris? Yeah.
Yeah, he's using some guys that haven't seen a lot of minutes this year. Maybe sending a message to a couple of his starters right now that he wasn't real happy with effort. That's just speculation. He's not saying that, and I'm not saying that they're not working hard.
But we're just seeing guys that aren't playing a lot.
We're seeing guys that – like Kennis isn't out – oh, Kennis is out there. No, he's not, actually. Some guys that aren't out there right now. Here's Cook. Cook gives it off to Hetrick. Hetrick spins and then walks.
It wasn't a strong move. I'm not sure if he switched pivot feet there. Probably did.
Here's Smith. Smith looking for West. Gets it to him. Now back to Smith. Farrell with it. Now to Smith, now to Wingard. Lots of young players out there right now for DuBois. Bennett back to Wingard. Wingard turns. Wingard shot up. Good. So Trey Wingard there with a really nice move. Another player, he's only averaging 0.4, so now he's over his average. Back to a 16-point game. I mean, Brookville's in control, but you don't want to let DuBois get any closer than where they're at right now, Rich, if you're the Raiders.
No, I mean, it's a comfortable lead, and they're going to try to get something here. I mean, this is a big stop for DuBois.
Peterson to Hetrick. Wingard almost stole it from Peterson. Hetrick goes back out to Haynes. 31 seconds here in the Daddies on Main Street third quarter. Here's Hetrick with it. Hetrick to Haynes. Brookville looking to hold for the last shot. Worked to perfection at the end of the second quarter when Marshall hit a 3. Down to 15. Again, the clock on the scoreboard little different than the clock that you're seeing on your television screen. Here's Cook. Cook all the way. No good. Rebound comes out to Cornbaugh. Cornbaugh no good. DuBois with the rebound, and that will end the quarter as we go to the fourth quarter. Brookville 34, DuBois 18. You're watching high school basketball on the YDL Sports Network and Mega Rock Facebook.
With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
Back here at Brookville High School, heading towards the Fran Morelli Sales and Service fourth quarter. Fran Morelli Sales and Service for a great used car, and stop by Morelli Family Restaurant in Brockway. FranMorelli.com. It'll be Brookville basketball on the Pizza Hut possession arrow.
Yeah, so the Raiders working on a 16-point lead going into the fourth quarter. Again, 7-0 run. They have not scored since the 5:38 mark of the third quarter, but they've only given up 5 points.
Marshall has his shot blocked there by Noah Farrell. Here comes Brookville. Wingard, lots of contact, no call. Rebounded by Pete.
Not sure why that was a no call.
That's Pete's first rebound, Rich, since early in the first quarter. As soon as I started tracking him, he didn't get any more.
I thought Peterson was there in that case, but I am not in a perfect angle.
Peterson will give. No, they're going to call him for a walk. So Noah Peterson walks and hasn't been the cleanest of outputs for Brookville since they went up 30. They were up, 34-13.
It was 27-13 at the half. To remind our viewers.
5-0 mini run right now by DuBois, but they're going to need a lot more than that. Here's West. West loses the basketball. Jack Pete, another steal. A great look there by Marshall to Haynes for the layup.
Transition points and points off turnovers have been very big for the Raiders tonight. And here we go
here's
again.
Another one. Haynes quickly goes that way. Haynes lays it up and in. So Haynes 4 points out of the gate here in the third quarter. Now we're going to get a foul down at the other end.
That's on Marshall, I believe.
It is, I think it'll be his second. Team's second. Both of those coming here in the second half. And now getting ready is Zayden Jordan for Brookville to enter. And another new face, Tyler Chamberlain, getting set to enter for Brookville. For DuBois is Trey Wingard hits the first from the Tionesta Builder Supply free throw line. So Chamberlain, another guy who hasn't scored this season into the game for the Beavers.
Yeah. Coach, you never stop coaching, and there's different ways of looking.
Missed the
at this.
free throw, but getting that rebound was Hansley.
A good scrap there for DuBois to get to 50-50.
Chamberlain. With it is Farrell. Three-pointer in the air by West. No good. Rebound comes out. Haynes has to try to save it because it was touched by Brookville. Then on the other end, having to make a nice play to save it is Aiden West.
My bad. I missed my second transition of the night. That's it, I think.
Winger to West. No Doug Haynes, are you, Rich Rhodes?
No. But I'm better than I was last game. I'm going to say that so far, but it's not over.
Here's Farrell with it. Farrell back to Chamberlain. Chamberlain looks things over. Chamberlain drives to the free throw line. Inside to Farrell. Farrell, tough layup. Oh, tipped on in by Jackson Hansley, his first points of the season.
There'll be some Hansleys rolling through the system next few years. Some talent coming, that last name. Saw some today in junior high.
Now we're going to get an offensive foul on Brookville. They're going to get Jordan for that one.
So it's 17-point lead here.
So Cook and Cornbar are going to check in for Brookville, and Smith and Maddox Bennett back in for DuBois, as DuBois almost had 6 players out there.
That should almost always be on the refs if that happens. When's the last time you saw a team do it on purpose?
Yeah, almost never.
Never. That's just, you get caught up. I mean, by rule.
Bennett has his 3 blocked by Peterson, but he gets his rebound, gets it back for a 3-pointer by Aiden West. It's no good, and rebounded by Jack Pete.
Coach Park's going to call for them to run some clock, run some offense. Again, DuBois still playing. Oh, now they're back to now they're playing man. Now they're playing zone. Now they're playing a loose man, which that's what you do against Brookville.
Marshall picked up by Maddox. Bennett goes inside to Cook. Cook working on Hansley, gets it over to Marshall. No, that's Cornball. And Cornball is going to get fouled before. They got that on Max Smith. And now we're going to get a timeout call by Brookville. We'll take it with him. You're watching high school basketball on the YDL Sports Network.
Hey, y'all, this is Mark Bowe. I'm at Devil's Barbecue, and this place is awesome. These folks are nice. We came up here the last time, and we couldn't get enough of it. I saw a sign. I came 10 miles out of the way because we had to have it again. And all I know is we might not show up to work tomorrow because it's that good. See y'all.
Devil's Barbecue, where it's all about the smoke. Brookville, PA. All right, Flabber, let's get her done. Thanks, Flap. You're welcome. I'm Flaps from Flapstop Barbershop. I'm cutting by appointment. Give me a call, 849-4770. Go Raiders!
Back out of the Luton Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning timeout. It will be Brookville basketball. 4 minutes, 32 seconds to play here in quarter number 4.
So Raiders ball up 17, Chris.
Fourth quarter again brought to you by Framarelli Sales and Service in Brockway. For a great used car, go to Framarelli Sales and Service. Pete the Trigger gets it out to Hetrick. Now to Peterson, also out there cooking cornball. Smith, Bennett, Hansley, Chamberlain, and West for DuBois, who almost came away with the steal. Instead, great pass by Jack Pete to Isaac Hetrick for the layup. $19-point three-pointer by Bennett from way downtown. No good. Rebounded by Clayton Cook.
Working on is it a double-double yet, Chris? Does he have 10?
Cook only has 4 points, Rich. He hasn't scored in the second half.
Okay. Yeah, he's been
one of the rare times Brookville's had a big lead without Clayton Cook being a major factor on the offensive end in that. And now West blocks the shot by Cornball, but Cook with the rebound.
He probably has over 10 boards.
Inside to Cook, gives it back to Cornball, and it's going to go out of bounds off of him.
To his credit, he's not forcing it, Chris, but he has had some room to work there. And either he's not getting the ball or he's deferring a little bit, trying to play a little safe, if you want to look at Cook's game. But give DuBois credit. They've done a pretty good job on him tonight, obviously.
Yeah, but if you're DuBois, you've held Clayton Cook to 4 points. You want to be in a better position than being down 19, and now we're going to get a –
Yeah. Actually, Chris, their half-court defense is not bad.
They're
DuBois
gonna-
has not
yep.
played bad defense in the
No,
half
they
court,
haven't. It's been the transition game, and they turn it over there on an illegal screen on Aiden West.
which is probably frustrating for Coach Bennett because he gets a good element of his game, and then it just hasn't been able to take advantage of it. Half court defense, that is. I mean, you're down 21, and you've played out pretty good half court defense.
Cook loses it on the floor. Bennett picks it up, and now West will bring it across the timeline. Just under 3 minutes to play here in the Framarelli Sales and Service fourth quarter. A nice pass there, and it not able to finish, though, was Hansley, but he will go to the Tennessee Builder Supply free throw line to shoot a pair with 2:52 to play.
So the Raiders have scored 6 points in the second half, and they are winning by 19.
No, they've scored.
I'm sorry, 13.
Yeah,
I was looking at the wrong line. After their 7-0, yeah, that's right. 7-0 run, they've scored 6 points since the 5:30.
Well, it's mainly because they've held DuBois to 7 points
Yeah.
in the half.
Yeah. But again, that's the theme this year for Brookville.
Well, they're on pace right now to hold a third straight opponent under 30.
It is, and it's maybe 7 for the season if they do that.
Samayan checks in for. Did I get that right, Rich?
Yeah, good job.
Samayan checks in for Brookville. Only took me half the year. Second shot is up. Second shot, no good. Rebound tipped off of out of bounds. Went off of Cornbaugh. Samayan, Hetrick, Cornbaugh, Jordan, and Haynes out there, and Haynes with another steal. Bennett, Hansley, West, Farrell, and Wingard for DuBois. We've not seen very much of the starters for the Beavers here in the second half. There's Samayan with it.
It's the layup-only offense here for the Raiders, who are just going to wind this clock down with a 19-point lead.
That great pass by Hetrick to Cornbaugh, who gets fouled with 2:16 to play, and Cornbaugh will go to the free throw line. Kind of some other supply free throw line to shoot a pair. Couple of subs getting ready to check in. Looks like new kids checking in both ways. Cornbaugh's first shot from the Tennessee Builder Supply free throw line is good. So Carter Mackins and checks in on the side for the Raiders, and number 25 Grady Galasinski checking in for DuBois. Now back to a 20-point lead for Brookville. There was way too many people in the lane early, and it's going to be a lane violation on Brookville. No free throw attempt there. Cornbaugh's okay for that because he missed it, and so he doesn't get the miss on his record.
I think Jacob Samayan, who got called for that's a little embarrassed. He's smiling going down.
I saw one on a Facebook video. Here's Haynes with the steal. Haynes all the way against Bennett, lays it up and in. Haynes has 8 all in the second half for Brookville. Kid fell down, and the mom, you can hear her on the video going, "What just happened?" Like literally did a face plant onto the.
He was trying to hold his balance.
Yeah.
Just give it up.
Here's Galasinski with it. Glad I don't have to say that name too many times.
I think I'm not going to correct you on that. I think that's right.
Here's Wingard. Wingard gives it off to Maddox Bennett. Maddox Bennett who's with another long range.
That's his second one tonight.
Mike Spilo and Reynolds Hill three-pointer. He's a freshman. He's going to hit a lot of those in his career. He's already had a couple of games this year where he's just been unconscious from three-point range. Samayan with it. He'll hand it off to Haynes with a minute to play exactly now.
43, okay.
So
43.
Brookville is going to sweep the season series from DuBois, first time in a long time.
They've been Splitsville with these two teams have been Splitsville for a long time. Really good rivalry.
And now I don't know why, but maybe just to get a player in, but Max Smith just fouled.
I think so.
The only reason I could think you're doing that is because you want to get a couple of guys into the game.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
You didn't want to take a timeout. Well, you couldn't because it wasn't. So Jesse Lucas will enter for Brookville, and that's going to send Cornbaugh to the free throw line to shoot a 1-and-1 here with 43.7 to play. Cornbaugh's shot is up. Cornbaugh's shot is good.
He's 2 for 2 tonight, Chris.
Yeah, he is. Should be 2 for 3, but Samayan, they're going to bring in Wyatt Lucas for the shooter here, I guess.
So if Cornbaugh misses, he's going to get more playing time.
Yeah, he might miss on purpose.
Wonder if a kid's ever done that.
He makes it, and that'll bring in Wyatt Lucas for Brookville, and now entering is number 14, and I don't have a 14. Now I'm out, for DuBois. Now I'm out of players. This one I don't even have on a roster, Rich. Gonna have to get his name.
That's the only one?
That's the only one.
Okay.
Of course, he's got the basketball now.
He's gonna score.
Yeah, he is, just because. Turnover there. Let's see if he showed up on a...
Clock didn't start.
Number 14 is Grady Galashinsky.
Yeah, did I send you? Oh, you looked it
Wait,
up in your.
now I'm confused because I had him as 25. 25 was actually Isaiah Corney, my fault. So Corney is 25 and Galashinsky is 14. So I had it.
And you're pronouncing the name right all along, and he wasn't even in the game.
No, he wasn't even in the game. Now he is. Galashinsky is in. As is,
you haven't butchered it once.
As is Isaiah Corney. They went way down the benches tonight. Mackin gets it off to Samayan. Samayan to Lucas. Lucas to Jordan. 3 seconds to go. This one will go final. 45-24 in favor of the Brookville Raiders. We'll be back with our Allegheny Grill of Foxburg player of the game after these messages. You're watching high school basketball on the YDL Sports Network, D9 and 10 Sports.com.
Hi, Chris Rossetti here from D9and10sports.com. I wanted to take a second to tell you about one of the best restaurants in all of Western Pennsylvania, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA. With indoor and outdoor dining, you can enjoy prime rib all weekend long, or perhaps it is their full wings served on Thursday wing nights that you're after. From celebrating a special occasion to hanging out with family and friends, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg is the place to be. As they like to say, you come for the food and you stay for the view. Reserve your table today at AlleghenyGrill.com.
Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695.
Fran Morelli Sales and Service is a family-owned and operated used car dealership and auto repair facility that has been serving Brockway, Pennsylvania since 1976. At Fran Morelli Sales and Service, we stock a wide variety of used cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. You never have to worry about buying a vehicle from us, with each of our vehicles in our inventory going through a rigorous inspection process to make sure that your vehicle is in the best condition. Call our team of experts today at 814-265-1330 and check us out at franmorelli.com.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Are you hungry? Of course you're hungry. And Daddy's on Main Street in Clarion is ready to tackle that hunger for you. Serving amazing food since 2008, Daddy's has been Clarion's go-to stop whenever hunger strikes. Whether it's a good old-fashioned hot dog or hamburger, a salad, or something from their rotating chef's menu. Yes, I said rotating chef's menu. Daddy has you covered. You can order ahead by calling 814-223-4687 or come on in and dine in. Have a big event you are catering? Daddies can do that too. Like Daddies on Facebook at Daddy's Clarion and stop in today. You won't be disappointed.
Back here at Brookville where the final score, Brookville 45, DuBois 24. It's time for the Potter County Family Campground post-game show. At the Potter County Family Campground, your outdoor adventure starts here with family and friends. They can accommodate your camping needs, whether you camp in a tent, RV, or one of their camping cabins. They have a camping experience for you. Open year-round and located in the heart of Potter County, God's country. Check them out online at pottercountycamping.com. Time for our rehab center statistics. With 8 locations to serve you, including right here in Brookville, as well as Clarion and Katanning, the rehabcenter.com. That's the old English spelling, re.com. For Brookville, Jack Pete led the way with 13 points, 8 from Callan Haynes, 7 from Noah Peterson, 5 for Caleb Cornbaugh, 4 for Clayton Cook, 2 for Isaac Hetrick. For DuBois, they were led by Rudy Williams with 7, Maddox Bennett with 6. Trey Wingard had 3 and 2 each from Drew Godales, Cam Thompson, Tyler Kennis, and Jackson Hansley. Still waiting on our Allegheny Grill of Foxburg player of the game. It's going to be Jack Pete. As soon as Jack's up, we will be back with that interview. In the meantime, we're going to thank some more of our sponsors. You're watching high school basketball on the YDL Sports Network, D9 and 10 Sports.com.
All right, Flapper, let's get her done. Thanks, Flap. You're welcome. I'm Flaps from Flapstop Barbershop. I'm cutting by appointment. Give me a call, 849-4770. Go Raiders!
I'm Heather Castellan, your local Laurel Realty agent. LaurelRealty.biz for all of the local listings. If you're looking to sell your house, call me at 715-4103 or the office at 849-3636. Good luck to the Brookville Raiders this season.
Hey y'all, this is Mark Bowe. I'm at Devil's Barbecue and this place is awesome. These folks are nice. We came up here the last time and we couldn't get enough of it. I saw a sign. I came 10 miles out of the way because we had to have it again. And all I know is we might not show up to work tomorrow because it's that good. See y'all.
Devil's Barbecue, where it's all about the smoke. Brookville, PA.
Perfect. Back here at Brookville High School, time to name our Allegheny Grill of Foxburg player of the game. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, where you come for the food, you stay for the view. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg now doing all-day buffet on Sundays, brunch, breakfast, and dinner. And it's Jack Pete, who is our Allegheny Grill of Foxburg player of the game. Jack had, at minimum, 6 rebounds, probably 5 or 6 steals at least, 13 points in the Brookville win over DuBois. First of all, Jack, anytime these two teams get together, it usually ends up being a close game. You guys came out firing 17-3 run to start the game to make sure that didn't happen. Talk about what was being talked about before the game in the locker room.
A couple games before this, we've kind of come out flat, so we really looked forward to putting a whole game together, all 32 minutes, and we did just that tonight.
Your defense, your transition game was really what fueled this win. Talk a little bit about getting after it defensively and then turning defense into offense.
That's exactly right, turning defense into offense. We had a lot of intensity on defense, got a lot of steals, and on the fast break. And, if we didn't have the shot, everybody was running the floor, so we had a dish right there for the point.
They were able to, after the 17-3, I think they got it to 17-11, and then you guys were able to pull back away and really got a big three-pointer, we thought, from Carter Marshall at the end of the first half. Talk about how big of a three that was for you guys.
I mean, it was huge. A lot of momentum there, a lot of energy picked up going into halftime. So, like I said, keep the intensity up, keep the energy up, put a whole game together, and that was huge.
And then you came out in the second half, and you guys quickly scored 7 points and put this game away early. How important was that? How nice was it actually to play a game against DuBois where you're not worrying about it coming down to the fourth quarter?
Exactly. I mean, it feels great. Every year it's always a rivalry game. It's always tight. So this year to put it away basically in the first half just feels great.
You guys are really on a roll right now. I think that's 8 in a row now since the loss to Elk County Catholic, and that includes playing some pretty difficult teams along the way. Let's talk about where you think you guys are now here that we're in the middle of January.
Yeah, I think we've come a long way. Definitely a different team now than we were in the beginning of the year. A lot of things are coming together: offense, defense. Playing together as a team. I think we got a chance to go a long ways this season.
Well, congratulations on being named the Allegheny Grill of Foxburg Player of the Game, and congratulations on the win, Jack.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Jack Pede, our Allegheny Grill of Foxburg Player of the Game. He will receive a T-shirt from the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg. That'll do it for us from here from Brookville, Pennsylvania. Final score, Brookville 45, DuBois 24. For Rich Rhodes, this is Chris Rossetti saying good night